Aliwan Fiesta would like to thank the following. Pride Detergent. All you need is pride. Unique toothpaste. Max Alaga, Max Protektado. Smart dishwashing paste. Heavy-duty linis, bawat pahid. Star Wax Floor Wax. Kintab to the max. Shield Bath Soap. Napatunayang mabisa ang mga nurse tiwala. Charm Fabcon. Bangong Kabloom. White Rose Papaya Soap. Papaya Puti, Papaya Fast in as early as 7 days. Embassy Whiskey. Chill muna tayo with Embassy Whiskey. Dunkin. Pasalubong ng bayan. Rexona. For the unstoppable you. Sunsilk. For the best ever Sunsilk with active infusion. Walang makakapigil sa all-day smooth and long hair na may bangong nakakagigil. Asian Institute of Computer Studies. Go beyond learning with Asian Institute of Computer Studies. Bayview. Your home by the bay. Summit Natural Drinking Water. Thirst for more. And Absolute. Pure water. Pure love.
Aliwan.
Aliwan! Hehehes! Magandang gabi, Luzon, Visayas at Mindanao. Magandang gabi sa lahat ng ating viewers na nanonood sa kani-kanilang mga tahanan. Muli po tayong magsasama-sama sa loob ng halos isang oras para sa panibagong episode ng Inside Aliwan Fiesta, The Parade Primer, kung saan ay sisilipin natin ang mga naging paghahanda sa muling pagbabalik ng Aliwan Fiesta, which is actually bukas na. Yes, bukas na siya.
Exciting!
Yes, ako si Rico Panyero mula sa Yes the Best.
And yes, Rico, I actually can't believe that we were just counting down, di ba? We had a countdown on our pages. And then ngayon, counting down the hours na lang until the much anticipated and much awaited return of the grandest festival of champions, the Aliwan Fiesta. And of course, it wouldn't be a fiesta without the grand parade, which is also the highlight of this 3-day cultural extravaganza, as well as, of course, the different contingents who will showcase their talents in the street dance and float competitions respectively. So, sit back and join us until the end. This is DJ Shai of Easy Rock. Welcome to Inside Aliwan Fiesta,
The Parade Primer! Saya-saya talaga, gaya ng sinabi mo kanina, Shai, maliban sa Reyna ng Aliwan, itong Grand Parade talaga ang isa sa mga highlight ng Aliwan Fiesta.
That's right, Rico, because through this, our contingents from different parts of the country are given the opportunity to be creative in their designs and their floats and in their choreographies for street dance.
Yes, oo, no, pinapatunayan lang talaga nito siya, partner, ang angking talento nating mga Pinoy at alam na alam ko na excited na ang lahat. Kaya tutok lang kayo ha sa aming live stream na napapanood ngayon sa official Facebook page ng Aliwan Fiesta.
And since you're already here, don't forget to like and share the live stream and invite your friends and family and other kababayans to come join this live. But you could also comment your thoughts to make sure of course to use our official hashtag. It's hashtag Aliwan Fiesta 2023.
Kaya naman huwag na natin pang patagalin. ito na, ay, nako.
Ah,
Welcome na natin siya kasi it's such an honor dahil busy itong guest natin ngayon
True.
no? At masayang-masaya kami at nandito siya. Kaya i-welcome na natin ang one of the brains behind the success of Aliwan Fiesta through the years, ang nag-iisang si Miss Susan Arcega, ang PR and Publicity Consultant of the Manila Broadcasting Company.
Hi, Miss Susan. Thank you again for being with us on a cold, rainy evening.
My pleasure.
Yeah, all right. Well, Miss Susan, how have you been and how are you feeling, especially now that Aliwan Fiesta will officially kick off after so long we've been waiting, di ba?
Well, this is actually the first time that I'm so excited. I mean, after I've been doing this since 2005, but this year is the only time that I'm really excited because of the 4-year hiatus. Diba? We've been gone for 4 years and I think everybody's feeling the stress and the tension kasi parang nanganganay uli. No, that's true. We've forgotten how to do certain things. And so we're just raring and roaring to go back on the streets this weekend.
And finally, tomorrow, ayan na nga. I'm imagining you're gonna be all over the place tomorrow. Tama ba?
Well, I used to be like that, but I think Mr. Killing decided I should just be strapped to a wheelchair.
Grabe naman yun. Yes, he's Mr. Keeling, the one she was referring to is of course Sir Ivan,
Yes.
the guest that we had during the first day. Ayan.
No, na punong abala bukas 4-hour pasakali
Yun,
concert.
benta naman dyan. Which is, by the way,
Libre.
free, libre, walang bayad.
At syempre, alam naman nating lahat kung gaano inaabangan itong Grand Parade, hindi lamang ng mga contingent, pati na rin yung mga audience. So, ano-ano nga ba dapat nilang i-expect sa magiging Grand Parade sa taong ito, Ma'am Sue?
Well, unang-una, naiba yung ating route, no?
Yes.
Hindi na tayo manggagaling sa Quirino. We will begin and end right here at the CCP complex. And of course, we have several new participants. They're very, very exciting. Yung mga hindi pa nila nakitang nag-participate sa ating street dance competition. Really the best from the regions. We have a good crop of Reyna ng Aliwan candidates as the pageant media saw the other day. And MBC has been so generous that they raised the prices.
Yun. Dapat talaga, wrong, mali tayo, Rico eh. We
Bakit?
should
Bakit
not
siya?
have just been DJs. Dapat naging street performers rin tayo. Oo. Paano ulit yun? Hindi, yung ginawa natin, yung step natin. 1, 2, 3, go! Pang grand prize na ba yun, Miss Sue? Hindi ba?
Kailangan baliktarin nyo.
Si 1, 2, 3, go! Hindi na pinakita sa camera.
Nahiya na si Direk.
Well, I'm sure everyone is looking forward to seeing all of the performances, especially the new ones that you mentioned. Kasi naniniwala ko, Rico, I mean, we all know that there are so many festivals all over the Philippines and we get to see a bit of them here at Aliwan Fiesta. And for this year, like you said, marami mga bago, di ba? Well, to further ignite the excitement, here are the 13 official participants for the street dance competition. I hope I don't get to butcher their names, so please forgive me if I do. We have the Panagbanga Festival of Baguio City, Ayat Festival of the Province of La Union, Ibinabayani Festival of Masinloc, Zambales, Dinamulag Mango Festival of the Province of Zambales, Halamanan Festival of Giginto, Bulacan, Antipolo Maytime Festival of Antipolo City, and Hamaka Festival of Taytay, Rizal.
At syempre, hindi lang yan, Shai, kasi napakarami talaga. Pasok rin sa listahan ang Dinagyang Festival ng Iloilo, ang Kadalagan Festival ng Victoria, Negros Occidental, yung Manggahan Festival ng Guimaras, nandirito rin. Sinulog Festival ng Cebu, nandirito rin ang Saduratan Festival ng Buldon, Maguindanao del Norte, at ang Ganga Festival ng Mugbog, Marinduque.
Now, the Grand Parade wouldn't be complete without the float competition naman din. There are also 13 participants for this year consisting of Salakab Float of Muntinlupa City, Lapat Float of Kalansan, Apayao, Panagbanga Flower Festival of Baguio City, Halamanan Festival of Giginto, Bulacan, Kanga Festival of Mugpog, Marinduque, Tagultol at Tagayan of Atimonan, Quezon, and the Pangeng Edong of Buldon, Maguindanao del Norte. Ayan.
O kabang-abang din yung mga float, no? Kasali rin syempre sa kompetisyong ito ang Manggis ng Cotabato City, ang Sigel sa Igan ng Sultan Kudarat, ang Daradyat o ang Bangsa Jamuda ng Mother Kabuntalan, Maguindanao del Norte, ang Rementao Mapalao ng Northern, Kabuntalan, Maguindanao del Norte at syempre ang kukumpleto sa listahan ay ang Salakot ng Sultan Kudarat. At maraming pa na mga participants from Mindanao pala for this year sa Aliwan Fiesta. Di ba no, Ma'am Susan? Ano?
Hindi nawawala yan. Sila yung unang tumatawag. Kailan ba kayo mag-aaliwan?
The first sound of Aliwan.
Yeah, before, when we used to hold it in April, November, December pa lang, kinukulit na si Miss Eloy. Ganun
Hi,
sila.
by the way.
Oo.
Yeah, well, we actually noticed also, Miss Sue, that some of the participants in the street dance competition are, well, familiar names already, di ba? In the history of Aliwan Fiesta, well, some of them actually already winning major awards. So given their experiences, do you think this would be an advantage for them to clinch the grand prize this year?
Well, syempre, alam na nila kung ano yung hinahanap ng judges.
Aha.
Okay? They know what also tickles the audience. Kasi malaking bagay yung impact, no, dun sa mga nanonood. But it's always an open ball game. It's anybody's ball game. So depende how they actually perform during the showdown. So we can expect a really good fight among the 13 participants in the street dance competition.
Ayan, kaya naman kakabang-abang siya kasi talagang patalbugan.
Yes.
No?
And we've seen them actually practice pa lang, di ba? Rehearse outside. And ang gagaling nila. Like, kung sa rehearsal pa lang, napapawaw na tayo, na-amaze na tayo. What more pa when they actually give their 100% all, di ba?
Oo, correct. At sa tingin nyo naman, ma'am, sino-sino ang to watch out for sa 13 festivals participating this year? Sino kaya?
Kailangan kong bang sagutin yan? Baka mapagbintangan tayo ng bias.
Ano?
Well, okay. As I mentioned and as you mentioned as well, yung iba nag-participate na dati. Of course, the audience will watch out for what they have in store for us. Like the people from Cebu, no, na 4 times na naging champion ng Aliwan. Dinagyang, for instance, has always been a perennial favorite sa dami ng Ilonggo na nagbamasid at nanonood na sa atin. But the new ones are the ones we really want to watch out for. Ano ba yung papakita nila? Nakakabog dun sa ibang mga datihan na, di ba? What will they give us na pasabog, pabongga, and that sort of thing. So,
It's very exciting. It's very thrilling to know, to wonder, to make guesses of our own, like how they're going to just wow the audience. But I'm sure they will. And you're gonna find out again on the third day, which is free. Paulit-ulit tayo,
Okay,
no?
oo, kasi-
We're saying this because people are always asking us kung magkano nga bang entrance. And we just really have to make sure that this is free for all. Bring your family, your friends. I was gonna joke about bring your pets, pero baka naman bawal, so wag na yun. Now, aside from the great choreography and music, Miss Sue, I noticed also that previous dance troupes also incorporate local stories, such as their myths and their legends. So, for instance, Ilocos Norte previously incorporated the epic poem Biag ni Lam Ang into their dances, while some festivals enacted the daily lives of the local farmers and the fishers. So my question is, I'm very curious, is having a well-knitted storyline important? Like, papansin na ba yun ng mga judges? Will they listen intently and that will affect the scores, for example?
yeah, of course. Well, 35% of the total score is based on the theme and the presentation. It has to be original and it has to belong to that region. Even the costumes tinitignan ng judges. So nangyari na dati, napupunahin nila, teka muna, bakit may agila yung Iloilo? Sa Davao yan, di ba? Yung mga ganon. Or, bakit yan ang suot ng mga taga Baguio? Bakit may grass skirt? Hindi ba? So, things like that. We look for authenticity. We look for folklore. We look for what is indigenous and traditional.
Ayan, ako magandang hint yan. So pwede nyo pabaguhin yung choreo nyo, yung
Last
float nyo.
minute, ganun. Ay, kailangan na ng kwento. O sige, okay, gawa natin ng kwento.
Alam mo, isa rin sa pinakaabangan sa Aliwan Fiesta ang iba't ibang mga float from our contingents. Through this, they are able to showcase their craftsmanship and creativity as they bring to life their socio-economic heritage. Ma'am Susan, ayan. In the past years of Aliwan, mayroon ka bang distinct memory? Yung naaalala mo na province na talagang napawaw ka sa kanilang float?
Well, if there's an awardee for Hall of Fame in the float competition, it would be Ilocos Norte, Pamilinawin Float of Lawag. Yun yung taon-taon makikita mo puno ng bawang, munggo, that sort of thing. Pero they also have mechanicals. May nagwiweave, sumasayaw yung mga manikin nila. Minsan meron pa mga manok do sa likod, pero may robotics. Gumaganon. So very, very good craftsmanship and innovation, and they make use of modern technology as well in what they're doing. Pero at the same time, they retain, using indigenous materials, especially because it's an economic showcase. So kung ang inyong livelihood pagbebenta ng bawang, andun lahat yung bawang at munggo, that sort of thing.
Yung abundant dun sa mismong province
Region
na
nila,
yun.
the province, yes,
Nakakatuwa kasi alam nyo na marami dyan mga kababayan natin na nag-aabang din ng float nila Na parang, uy, na-miss ko to! Yung mga ganun, di ba, partner?
Daming pala.
Oo, ma'am.
Now,
Correct.
Miss Sue, I know that we have an official criteria for judging, di ba? But what do you feel that the floats, the contingents need to have? What does it take for them to actually snag the grand prize?
Well, they have to portray the socio-economic heritage of the town, no? So, yun na nga, it's a way of showcasing hindi lang yung tourism aspects. Sometimes, anbawa, yung sa Baguio, of course, they have the mountains and the flowers, no? Lawag usually has the kalesa, that sort of thing. But we've seen in the past, like, there was a group from Iloilo or Bacolod, I think, that showcased a festival na 5 de Nobyembre. So may kanyon pa sila doon lumalabas.
Wow.
Fiesta Republica of Bulacan usually showcases our independence, our fight for independence, that sort of thing. Tapos Cebu has been very, very unique in the way they craft their floats kasi they always take something different, like yung ecology, where they had, nung si Cynthia was the one on the float, they had marine life on the float. Yung mga ganon. It's such a wonderful thing to see. Plus, of course, when you have the Muslim floats, puro authentic yan, galing
Gold.
sa royal houses. It's not just it's their fabrics, yung mga accessories nila.
Yes.
They're real. So you know, if you want to go see what Mindanao is like and you don't have the time nor the facility to travel, andyan lahat sa Aliwan. You can see it all here.
That really is the beauty of Aliwan Fiesta. And it's fun because whenever you kept mentioning a certain float, biglang naalala ko yung mga isda,
Yes.
the marine life. It's bringing back so much memories of the previous Aliwan Fiestas, which we've been missing for so long, and that's why it's so fun to finally have it back again this year. Well, going back to, you mentioned about the materials that was used nga, di ba? Like the authenticity. In terms of materials that will be used by artists in building the floats, does it matter if they use pure, authentic, and native materials? Or is it okay if they just, make do? Ganon.
Well, mahirap sabihing make do. Kasi hindi pwede sa Aliwan yung pwede na. It always has to be a showcase, a fantastic showcase. Hindi pwede yung pwede na. So, you can use plastic fine. Like Cebu once had these LED lights that were like, they formed the jeepney out of the LED lights. That's plastic covering. Pero yung overall na dating, ang ganda-ganda. So,
Wow pa rin.
it's really how you use your materials, no? It helps, for instance, yung sa Isabela naman, like Ilocos, they use munggo, they use pamaypay, and all the native stuff. Again, it depends on how you do it. Yung 5 de Nobyembre, I remember they used banigs to form the cannons. So, iba-iba yung kung ano yung nagiging dating sa audience, really. It's how ingenious they are, how innovative, and that's what our judges look for sa float competition.
Yes. Alam mo itong Aliwan Fiesta talaga, Shai Ma'am Sue, no? Very educational. Kaya may naisip ako sana
Sige,
may nakikinig sa DepEd. Na yung mga estudyante, wala na kasing pasok ngayon, na mapanood sana live or through RH
stream,
Television,
ganun,
sa Aliwan Fiesta Facebook page o kung saan mang Manila Broadcasting social media platforms na magkaroon ng reaction paper yung mga estudyante.
Pwede. Alam mo yun,
Binigyan ko na assignment.
Yung nagsasummer.
I'm so sorry that Rico Paniero is giving you guys an assignment, but it's very enriching at the same time. Like, ito yung mga sinasabi natin, maniwala kayo sa amin. Paglaki nyo, matutuwa kayo sa mga sinasabi namin dito, which is true. So, okay, 1/4 sheet of paper lang po per festival, ha? Pwedeng back-to-back kung gusto nyo, pero pasubmit na lang po sa MBC po.
Yes.
Si Rico naman mag-check ng mga papel nyo.
Ako nagsuggest
Finished or unfinished.
Pass
Pass
your
your papers.
Ay, no, pahirap daw, no? Ay, naku, kaabang-abang talaga ang ating Grand Parade at sobrang excited na ako at paniguradong ganun din ang ating viewers. Kaya naman tara at basahin natin ang inyong mga paperworks tuloy, ang inyong reaksyon sa ating Facebook Live.
Okay, we have a message from Ashley here, a comment from Ashley. I'm super excited na for Saturday. Well, we'll hope to see you here, Ashley. Thank you.
At syempre, dito naman kay Cedric Reyes. Sabi ni Cedric Reyes, hello Ma'am Susan, hashtag Sugod Sinulog Cebu.
Kilala ko yun.
Your name, ha? Oo. Hi, Sir Sed. Ayan, sabi ni Marita Galang, hashtag Aliwan Fiesta 2023. Good luck in Dak Hamaka Dance Company, representative from Hamaka Festival of Taytay, Rizal. There we go.
Good luck, no? Ay, sama dito kay Paris Olemo.
Lamo. Oh.
Good luck, Masinloc Street Dancers and Ibaile Street Dancers. Good luck.
There we go. Now this time, let's talk more about the Aliwan Hall of Fame. Miss Susan, so far, we only had the Lumad Basakanon. Basakanon of Cebu, who won 3 consecutive years. That's from 2006, 2007, and 2008. Aside from them, are there any other provinces in your memory that are almost close to being part of the Aliwan Hall of Fame? And what does it take to actually be a part of it?
Well, there's Iloilo Dinagyang, of course. I think they've actually won 6 or 7 times, but by different tribes. You see, dun sa Hall of Fame, you have to be the same contingent winning it for 3 consecutive years. Kaya hindi ma-qualify ang Iloilo kahit na ilang beses na sila nanalo. And then there was the Manaragat Festival before. They won 2 straight. On their 3rd year, tinalo sila ng Iloilo. Diba? So, yung mga ganon.
There's drama sa Aliwan,
yes.
no?
Ay, nako.
Oh my
There
goodness.
is.
I-expect nila yun.
We can
diba?
have another full-blown episode if
Yeah.
you want the tea, the drama of Aliwan. Kung pwede lang sana, no?
MTRCB.
Pwede rin. Ito naman, Ma'am Susan, ano ba yung experience na ikaw mismo yung nakakapanood ng street dance, yung mismo nakikita mo yung float na dumadaan
Yeah,
sa'yo?
diba from the preparation from so long,
Yes.
and then biglang on the day, you're already there, you're seeing everyone. How does it feel?
Well, before I used to watch both at Quirino and here.
Aha.
Sa totoo lang, by the time I see the final showdown, gusto ko na matulog at kumain. Kasi nakita mo na yung build-up eh. They give their all at the first showdown dahil nandun yung audience, especially when we were at Quirino Grandstand. But these days, I think they're gearing up more for the Aliw Showdown because of the lighting facility. It's better in the dark. Yung mga ganon. Minsan nandun yung yung advantage mo if you're
Without you there, Miss Sue, whether you're just watching through RHTV, for example, or barking at people, telling them what to do. I don't know, I don't care, importante, nandun ka pa rin. You're a very important, you're a pivotal person talaga sa Aliwan Fiesta.
barking talaga.
Oh, because Ma'am Sue, for the record, guys, that's what we all do. Ganito lang kami, masaya kami during the preparations, di ba? Happy lang. Pero pag nandun na, bilisan nyo na po. Daan po, dito po yung daan. It's crazy for us, but at the end of the day, it's always so worth it, di ba?
Para bang, woo! Diba At alam mo yung nakakatuwa yung after a year or after that Aliwan Fiesta, magpa-flashback lahat ng experience na, uy, nandito ako sa pwestong to, at ang panood ko to, ano kaya aaban ngayon? Nako, na-exciting kami sa inyo. At eto, nandito na tayo sa pinaka-exciting part and for sure, inaabangan din ito ng ating mga manonood. Ayan. Bisu, ano nga ba ang mga papremyo na may uuwi ng mananalo sa street dance competition? May idea ka, ma'am?
Yes, because I heard that there will be... Okay.
Ng cupcake. Ito na yung sinasabi natin at inaabangan ng mga manonood. At syempre, Ma'am Sue, ayan, meron ka bang idea kung ano ang mga papremyo na maiuwi ng ating mga street dancers, yung ating street dance competition?
Siyempre, kung gugustuhin ng MBC, walang uuwi ng talunan, di ba?
Yun, oo.
Merong maiuwi ng konti. We have 5 runners-up dun sa street dance competition apart from the 5 major prizes. So, yung 5 runners-up, they get 50,000 each already. Tapos yung sa top 5, 100,000 for the 5th place, 150 for 4th, 300 for 3rd, 750 for the second prize, and 1.5 million pesos for the grand prize winner.
Well, you heard that right, guys. Each of the runners-up will receive 50,000 pesos, and the 5th prize will receive 100,000 pesos. The 4th prize will receive 150,000. The 3rd will receive 300,000, and the 2nd prize will receive 750,000 pesos. That's a lot of money.
Sobra. No? At ang ating street dance champion ay makakapag-uwi ng tumataginting again. Sabi nga ni Ma'am Suno na 1.5 million pesos.
Wow!
Sabay siya, sana all talaga. Sana kasali rin kami.
Whee!
No? Oo, no. Bukod dyan, magkakaroon din ng 3 special awards. Ang Best Folkloric Performance, Best Costume, at syempre ang Best Musical Accompaniment. Bawat winners ng mga category na yan ay makaka-receive naman ng 10,000 pesos.
So each of the different portions, yung the accompaniment, the folklore and all that, they really have a big value for the entire competition. Now, let's go to the prizes for the winners of the float competition. There will be 7 runners-up that will each receive 25,000 pesos. And of course, how about naman po, Miss Sue, the 3rd prize, 2nd prize, and the champion? How much will they be receiving as prizes?
Okay, 3rd prize gets 100,000, 2nd prize 300, and then 750,000 for the grand prize winner.
Congrats. Congrats already to the winners. Don't forget po DJ Rico, DJ Shai po. Kahit shake lang sa labas, masaya na kami, gano'n.
Uy, gusto ko din dyan yung mga souvenir items.
Yun,
Di
oo,
ba?
as well.
Yung para sasabihin mo sa friend mo na, uy,
Kaya
galing
ako
ako
doon."
dyan, pero dito mo binili sa Aliwan Fiesta.
Galing mo kung saan saan, lahat
may
ng
t-shirt
regions.
dyan eh. May t-shirt souvenir, may keychain.
Kunwari pa
May
rin ako.
mug. Marami dyan. Oo. Ay, nako. At syempre, no, galanting-galante talaga ang MBC, and syempre, pati na rin ang ating mga sponsors. Maraming salamat sa mga sponsors natin. Imagine, the 3rd prize winner will get 100,000 pesos. Inuulit lang namin kasi tuwang-tuwa kami. 2nd prize winner natin, 300,000 pesos. And the champion for this year's float competition will take home 750,000 pesos.
Lots of prizes are at stake talaga for our winners. Kaya naman, yung iba sa ating mga contingents, Rico, if napapansin mo, talagang ang gaganda ang naging send-off sa kanila mga provinces. And what's beautiful about this, Rico, is that
Yes.
you can clearly see the support that every province and their local government units show to their participants. Di ba right, Miss Sue?
Yes, nakita nyo online, di ba? Yung send-off sa Iloilo, send-off sa Guimaras, yung send-off sa Victorias. Grabe ang support ng kanilang mga mayor at governors. I mean, bongga.
We really have to thank the LGUs for making all of this happen, for bringing all of them over here, for supporting. Because again, it's like we are having 13 festivals just literally march by.
Actually, more, because if you count those represented by the floats and the reinas, we actually have, I think, 28 total participating festivals.
There you go. Well, we've got one more question for you, Miss Sue. Rico,
Yes.
if you don't mind.
Oh yes, oo no kasi ito yung kanina pinag-uusapan din natin ano, yung highlight Ma'am Susan. Yan, yung experience as an audience kasi kanina pala nagkukwentuhan kami. wala na pala tayo sa live. Yes, oo no. So ulitin lang natin ano yung na-experience niyo ma'am para ma-share din sa ating mga nanonood. Yung experience niyo as an audience no na nanonood mismo sa actual ng parade sa Aliwan Fiesta sa 3rd day.
Okay. unang-una sa akin kasi nakatoka yung photographers.
Aha.
Kaya ang ano diyan, sut-sutan yan. Hindi makita ng judges kasi
Aha.
nandun pumupwesto ng husto. But now we've solved that. So the judges are above the photographers. At the same time, makikita mo talaga yung ano ng mga tao. Minsan may mga dang banda. Akala mo, yun ang
wow.
basketball championship or tapos may mga turotot sila. Napakasaya. And it's something that probably we cannot replicate in our ordinary lives unless we go to, like, say, the UAAP championships, yung mga ganon. Kasi masaya. Tapos, yun nga, rain or shine, there was one time na yung makikita mo yung mga payong nag-usbungan, tapos maya-maya, okay na. And then, basta there's so much drama in Aliwan, may makikita kang hinihimatay dahil sa init siguro, o sa gutom, o yun nung minsan na binuhawi tayo dito, tapos yung mga bumblebees from Abuyog Leyte na velvet yung kanilang costume.
naalala ko yun.
Hindi nakababad sila dun sa tubig sa baha. You know, things like that. So, there's a lot that you can see. There's a lot that you can appreciate, especially with regard to the efforts of the street dance participants. Pero, yun nga, ang importante, yung makita nyo, this is a different aspect of our culture because fiesta and merrymaking is so much a part of our psyche. Diba? Filipinos love to party. Kahit na anong
Yes.
okasyon, diba? Kainan tayo dyan, tagayan tayo dyan, sayaw, kantahan, labas yung karaoke, di ba? Magdamagan, magreklamo na kayo, basta magsasaya kami. That is the Filipinos' essence of merrymaking.
Yes, at saka partner Ma'am Sue, di ba? Dahil nasa ano rin ako nasa field din ako. Marami rin ako nakikitang mga foreigners.
That's right.
Who's watching talaga kasi na-amaze din sila and they have also pictures,
Yes, and
video din
videos.
sila.
Oo.
Kaya nakakatuwa as a tourist attraction din. Yung Aliwan Fiesta for them.
They used to line up dun sa overpass sa Rojas Boulevard.
Yes.
Diba nandun sila? Especially the embassy people sa US Embassy. Kunyari pa, hindi sila, pero nandun sila sa labas.
Kaya kung hindi po kayo na-approve agad sa sa visa niyo for the US, kasalanan po namin nung time na yun. Nung time na yun ha.
Yes.
But now again, we are
We're here
containing
within
the
the
area.
CCP complex.
Yes.
We're contained. So
Yes.
there's a limited space, yes, but it's going to be even more exciting for all of us.
Yan. At saka yung mga dumadaan din, ma'am,
Oo.
na mga sasakyan, nag-e-enjoy. Kahit na, syempre, dahil sarado nga yung before, yung isang part ng Rojas Boulevard, yung mga nasa kabilang lane,
The other bound.
Yes, nag-e-enjoy sila sa panonood din.
Yeah, you can expect people to start flocking dun sa grass.
Oo.
Yes,
Sa
grass
open
area, oo.
grassy area ng CCP.
And speaking of traffic, we do have our traffic advisories
Yes.
already posted as early as now. You can check it out at the Aliwan Fiesta Facebook page. All the details, all the rerouting are necessary are already there, so you could plan out your routes if you're bringing your own vehicles for Saturday. Ayan.
Yan. Okay, so dahil nga, ito ang tagal-tagal na kasi ng Aliwan Fiesta partner, Ma'am Sue, ano naman yung difference niya ngayong 20 years na ang Aliwan Fiesta? No?
Matatawa ako
Mga bigla ang mga question namin, mga
Oo.
sorry.
Yun nga yung difference, tipong, ano nga ginawa natin last time? Nakalimutan na, parang nanganganay. But this is also because with all the excitement that we've experienced, plus of course all the work that we're doing, you tend to forget certain elements. But everything's gelling together fantastically. We know how MBC works and functions as a family. We all do our share. Yun lang, mamimiss natin yung ibang mga kasama natin. Like dati si Tita Babes, di ba? She used to be the marshal.
Yes.
And then last time, I think it was Che. Ngayon yata si Megan at saka si Jenny.
Ang laki-laki ba naman ni Megan,
magmamarshal.
di ba? Para mag-marshal. Sige, go Meg!
Imagine yung mga favorite, yung mga DJs, makikita nyo,
Yes.
sa iba't ibang task nila sa Aliwan Fiesta kasi talagang pinaghandaan namin para sa inyong lahat.
And everyone here really has a role. Manila Broadcasting Company, all of the members here has a role for making Aliwan Fiesta successful for you guys. So we really hope to see you there again, July 13, 14, and 15, especially on the 15th. Nakakatuwa nga yesterday, Miss Sue, somebody commented that nag-file na siya ng leave para talaga sa Grand Parade. That's how special, that's how exciting Aliwan Fiesta is for a lot of Filipinos.
Yeah, pero parang feeling ko sick leave lang yata yung nilagay niya doon.
SL, para sinungaling leave. Ganon.
Payday weekend pa
Ah,
naman.
correct.
Mamimili sa bazaar.
Saktong-sakto. And we do have interesting selection for our
Yes.
bazaar as well. I would tell you more, but it's even better if you just experience it for yourself.
Ayan.
Yan.
Naku, gusto pa namin talaga makipagkwentuhan kay Ma'am Susan. Ang sarap pagkwentuhan, no? Ang third day ng Aliwan Fiesta. And of course, ayan, again, libre po ang event na ito. Papasok na
Libre.
lang kayo, nandito lang kayo with all of your friends, with
Walang
all of your
bayad.
family. At syempre, ano ba ang may bayad? Pagkain.
Siya, yung part,
Baka
yung,
kasi-
that part,
yung
hindi pa
bibilin
namin
sa
kayo-
bazaar, may
Ah,
bayad.
Oh yes, ma'am. Kasi is nila piyesta, so may pagkain. Of course,
Ay,
may
budol
pagkain.
fight. Ay, nako. Kasi there are some people who are wondering kung may tickets nga ba and all that. Wala talaga. Entrance is free for all 3 days for you guys to enjoy it. I can't
Huwag
wait.
na kayo humingi ng media pass.
Oo,
Utang na loob.
just
Pumunta
come
na
on
lang
over.
kayo,
Oo.
di ba?
Media pass. Shh, wag na! Ayan.
Ay,
Ay, nako,
nako.
Rico.
Grabe, no? Maraming salamat, Ma'am Susan. Thank you very much. At sa iyong oras, kasi alam namin talagang abalang-abala ka, no? Kasi, nako, ang dami talagang ginagawa ni Ma'am Susan. Thank you very much for gracing us with all the things that we and our viewers should know sa nalalapit na Grand Parade. Ma'am, ayan, meron po ba kayong gustong i-share sa mga audience natin ngayon kung anong nga ba ang kaabang-abang sa ating main event ng Aliwan, which is ang ating Grand Parade?
Well, of course, as I mentioned, all the new participants, it would be really exciting to watch them, like contingent ng Victorias, yung Inda Kamaka, I think is the first time that they're doing this. So, marami. Plus, nag-level up na yung iba dahil like halamanan, ilang beses na sumali yan. Pero alam ko, pinaghandaan na nila, dinamula, ganun din, no? Panagbanga for the same reason that it's the comeback. So they have to come back with a revenge feel. Yung talagang babawi naman kami ngayon at pinaghandaan na ng totoo. No? Plus, of course, Rico, yung awarding ceremonies natin after the parade, that's also something to look forward.
Again, the drama,
Yeah.
the hype, the drama, the excitement of it all. Because we know that all of the contingents are going to give 100% of all their efforts. We know that for a fact. But of course, there will only be a few winners coming out. And that's where the exciting part of the night comes in. Yung sino nga ba?
Iyakan.
Oo.
Iyakan.
You guys have seen the clips as well, di ba? May mga umiiyak talaga because they've poured their sweat, blood, and tears into this. And it's all for you guys to attend on July 13, 14, and 15. Free for all. Just come over and enjoy the festivities here at Aliwan Fiesta.
That's right.
Woo!
I feel so much energy, no?
Oo,
Pinagkukwentuhan pa lang namin to, What more kapag nasa action na tayo sa third day?
Kunwari ka pat maaga ka natutulog, di ba? And that, my friends, concludes this week's episode of Inside Aliwan Fiesta Primers. See you all tomorrow here at the Cultural Center of the Philippines Complex for the comeback of the Festival of Champions, Aliwan Fiesta.
Yan, at syempre pwede nyo pa rin iboto para sa Netizens Choice Award ang inyong paboritong kandidata sa Reyna ng Aliwan. Make sure to visit aliwanfiesta.com/vote. You can cast your vote until 11:59 p.m. on July 13.
Or you can also, scan the QR code that we just flashed for you. All right. So this is not the end of us, Rico and I, because we will see you again on Monday, July 17 naman for a recap of the Aliwan Fiesta festivities. So make sure to tune in by then. This has been your host. My name is DJ Shai of Easy Rock.
Kaya naman makipista, makisaya, Aliwan Fiesta na! Ako naman po si Rico Pañero from Yes The Best. At kita-kits tayo bukas, first day ng Aliwan Fiesta, ang Pasakali Concert, ang ating 20 naman Jam! Kita-kits tayo bukas!
Bye, everyone. Thanks again, Miss.